The second session on algebra. Let us now see answers for the previous quiz which I have given in the last session. Okay, 4x square plus 4x plus 5. This is a trinomial expression and this has three terms. Quadrinomial expression is also called as polynomial expression. Yes, give an example for monomial expression and binomial expression. Monomial expression is 4xy, binomial expression is 5xy minus 9. You can have your own example, so I am giving my example. Okay, just check the number of terms whether you are given correctly or not. So now let us get into the second video on algebra. So this is the second video on algebra. We are going to see about factors and coefficient in this video. So what is factors first? Each term in an algebraic expression is product of one or more numbers or literal numbers. Okay, we can have as many number of terms in an algebraic expression. Consider a single term, and the single term is a combination of numbers or literal numbers. Okay, or it may be a number alone. So numbers or literal numbers are known as factors of the term. Okay, consider this example 5xy plus 6y. Here we have two terms, 5xy and 6y is the terms. 5 is a numerical factor. This is numerical number. It is also called as numerical factor, and xy is the literal factor. Okay, so in this expression we have two terms. Out of two terms I have explained only one term, that is 5xy. In 5xy, 5 is a numerical factor and xy is the literal factor. So now factors. Examples of numerical factor and literal factor: minus xy plus 3. So minus 1 is a numerical factor in the first term, and xy is the literal factor in the first term. Next example is 2x plus 4y plus 6. So 2 and 4 is a numerical factor in the first and second term correspondingly, and xy is the literal factor in first and second term corresponding. Okay, sorry, respectively. And you have to solve, you just solve and see these examples, that 4xy plus 6xy plus 6y plus 1, 6x square plus y, 4x plus 6. Just solve and see this three examples. I will give you answers in the next video. So did you notice we have not talked about constant factors? Yes. So in this last slide we have talked about minus xy, 2x plus 4y, but we have not talked about this 3 and 6. So what is 3 and 6? That 3 and 6 is called as constants. Okay, here consider this example like 4x plus 6x, you can have 10x, okay, plus 7. So from the above equation, 7 is a constant. So constant does not have literal factor, it has only numerical factor. Okay, this constant does not have literal factor and only has the numerical factor. Please do remember. So next topic is coefficients. In a term of an algebraic expression, any of the factors with the sign of the term is called the coefficient of the product of the other factor. Okay, is the product of other factors. So if you see the examples, you can understand, like 4xy is the coefficient of y is 4x. So we have y. What are all the other factors in this term? 4x. So product of 4 into x. So product of other factor is the coefficient of that factor. Okay, coefficient of literal factor y is product of numerical factor 4 and literal factor x. Do you understand from what I am telling from the definition? So you just see, the coefficient of x is 4y. So you can have coefficient of x is 4y. What is coefficient of xy? Coefficient of xy is 4. So it's simply if you are given with a term and they are asking to find the coefficient. Let us see. I'm giving this 4xy. I'm asking to find what is the coefficient of x. So x. What is the remaining terms available? I mean, what is the remaining factors available than x, 4 and y? So these are all the coefficient of x. Okay, this is a simple way, but you have to understand that coefficient of the product. This coefficient of y is the product of other two factors. Okay. Let us see some examples also. Minus xy plus 7. Minus 8 is minus 8xy plus 7. Minus 8 is the coefficient of xy. Constant does not have coefficients. Okay. So next example, 6xy plus 7x. Here 6 is coefficient of xy, 7 is coefficient of x. Okay. So now quiz time. Just find the literal factor and numerical factors for the following examples. And you have one yes or no question. Does constant term have literal factors? Yes or no? You have to answer. And the next slide has also a quiz. You have to find the coefficient. In the first algebraic expression, you have to find coefficients of x square and y. And in the second algebraic expression, you have to find coefficient of xy, y and x. In the next algebraic equation, you have to find coefficient of x cube, x square and x. Okay, I'll be giving you answers for this quiz in the next video. Till then, take care and meet you in the next session. Bye bye.